Hi y'all, Nadeja here. Welcome to my channel, Live and Align. If it's your first time joining me, welcome. Glad you were able to stop by. If you have been here before, thank you so much for coming back. Hope you have liked, commented at some point, and subscribed to my channel. Now, I want to talk to you guys about attention versus respect. And this is more so for ladies. Kind of for guys too, because some girls be playing games as well. But what do y'all do when someone gives you a lot of attention, but they just flirting, they just playing, they don't really want nothing, they just wasting your time, they just kind of like to interact with you because they just think you're cute or whatever? What do y'all do with that? Do y'all continue to just kind of play along with their game or what? Because please know, trust, and believe that attention does not equate to respect. I've heard from my uncle Tony Gaskins, my cousin Tony Gaskins, and my uncle R.C. Blakes. Now, again, I'm not related to these people, but they are YouTube influencers who have great content that as men, I've learned a lot from. I've learned a lot from them. So what do you do with that? What do you do when someone gives you attention, but they really don't really want anything? For me, I've walked away. I've decided that, or I had previously decided that I'm not going to let you be in my face and talking and acting like you want something when you don't want anything. Playing games and acting like you want to take me somewhere when you just want to talk. Maybe even trying to make someone else jealous. Had that happen before too. Guy was talking, it was in a church setting too. A guy was talking to a woman and they were supposed to be getting together. But he, in front of her, made sure that he was talking to me. And I would look over and I see her looking at me like kind of funny. And I'm like, what's going on? Oh, I don't know. Lying the whole time. Acting like, oh, I don't know why she acting funny. Of course you do, liar. Of course you do. You trying to make her jealous. I don't even know what's going on. I thought we were just talking. I didn't even want him like that, actually. But there's guys out there that'll give y'all attention, ladies. I don't have a whole bunch for this one, except to say be careful. If a dude wanted to, he would. If he wanted to make you his girl, he would. It wouldn't be too much that you could do to not let him be your man, because he will be coming after you as far as, not like stalker. Don't get me wrong, that's not cool at all. Stalker behavior is not cool at all. But what I'm talking about is actually the whole act of courting, letting you know he's interested. Women, our job is to attract. We're supposed to just be out there being our happy, fun-loving, easygoing self. And why do I think I see somebody in my backyard? We're supposed to be our easy-loving, fun, happy-go-lucky self. And we are supposed to just be enjoying life and having a good air about us, where we don't have the stank face on, ladies, where we don't have the attitude going because we had a bad day or somebody got on our nerves, or we don't want to be talked to by no man. Because you keep that up, ladies, you're going to be by yourself. And ain't nobody going to want to be bothered. Ain't nobody going to want to be bothered. Trust. Because dudes don't want no stank face, attitude female with a victim or humdrum, woe is me attitude. Don't nobody want that. So, respect versus attention. If a guy wanted to be with you, he would. If he's giving you some attention, but it seems unsure, you don't know if he likes you, then he doesn't like you. If you don't know if he loves you, he doesn't love you. Guys are going to be intentional. Men are the aggressors, ladies. You don't have to tell them how to let them know if they want you or not. You don't have to tell them nothing. If you got to try to guide a man down the path of letting me know if you want me or not, then you don't need to be with him, because he's not a real man. A real man knows how to let a woman know, I like you, I want you. He'll do things. And I mean, this is a man. I'm not talking about a young guy like in his teens or in his 20s. I'm talking about 30 and up. They know what's up. Even dudes in their 20s. I'm not going to even knock guys in their 20s like they can't really be men. I'm not going to say that, because I've met some people in their teen or in their 20s, late 20s, mid to late 20s, that have without knowing my age, conducted themselves as a man and stepped to me like, hey, you know, can I take you out? And I'm like, baby, how old are you? I'm like, yeah, I have children older than you, honey. So, unfortunately, but it felt good to be hit on by someone who was younger than my oldest son. But at the same time, dudes know how to let you know they're interested in you. So if it's a question and you're not sure, that means it's no. Because if a guy wants to let you know, he will. If he wants to be with you, he will let you know. Guys, if a female's giving you mixed signals, I don't really know about that. Because she might be wondering if you like her or not. But if you let her know, like, hey, I'm interested, and then she's just still playing games or beating around the bush, you might just want to leave her alone. Because women can be unsure and uncertain too, and waste time too. I'm not even going to act like that women can't do that, because women can and have. Hell, I've been somebody who wasted time before as well, when I was unsure and not certain, or thought I wanted to move forward and then change my mind. Because really, if y'all don't know what y'all want in a mate, you'll be out here accepting invitations from any old thing. You understand? You have to know what you want. Ladies and gentlemen. What do you want in a woman? Men, what do you need from a woman in your life? What will you need for someone to be that woman for you? Ladies, what will you need for that man to be your husband, your person? Women, men, what will you need for that woman to be your wife? Do you even want a wife? Do y'all even want to get married? Really, serious. I got to ask this question because society has everybody thinking that marriage is the end all. And people give attention. And people mistake attention for respect. And saying that they're the same. And it's not. Because a dude can give you attention all day and not care two things about you when you're not in his face. He will not care. You ain't thinking about you past the time that you leave out of his sight. You thought you were afterthought. Guys, same thing with some females. So, do y'all even want to get married? Is that y'all thing that y'all want? Or is that just what society tells y'all should do? Y'all should get married. Now, marriage is an honorable thing. I believe it really is. But you got to know what you want and who you want. Because people be out here getting married and getting divorced. Getting married and getting divorced because you wasn't together and you didn't know what you want. You wasn't focused on and even had lived enough to know what kind of man you needed in your life. You were still finding yourself, but you got married. Men do the same thing. So I'm going to just say, guys, it's very important. Don't mistake attention for respect, or that someone even wants you like that. Just because they're giving you attention don't mean they want you like that. It's called flirting. People do it all the time. Does it make it right? No. Is it misleading? Very. Because it makes it think. It makes it seem like, or makes a person think like you want them more than you really do. Some people talk about having a work wife and a work husband. The devil? No, we don't do that. I'm not going to be with nobody that say they got a work wife or a work husband. Man, if a woman says she got to work, that's my work husband, run. Because that means that they're talking and engaging and doing things that are inappropriate, most likely. But they just classifying it as it's acceptable because they have a classification for it that's not been shunned. Women, if he said that's my work wife, marry her then. Because what I'm not going to do is have somebody flirting with and being... Because think about it, y'all. Real quick, and then I'm going to cut this down. But these people spend 8 to 10 hours a day, 5 days a week with these people at their job. And then they come home after spending all this time with them. And they come home to you and y'all are up for what? 3, 4 hours, 6 hours, 5, maybe 5 hours before y'all go to bed. They're spending more time at their job with this person. So if somebody got a work wife or a work husband, I suggest you think twice about that person and if they're supposed to be your husband or wife. Shouldn't no married man or woman be saying they got a work wife or work husband. I know somebody that said they had a work wife, a wife that said she had a work husband, ended up getting a divorce because apparently some other things were going on, inappropriate things, spending time with this guy outside of work or even in work. Hey, we're going to go to lunch. but you married. And would your husband be okay with that? Or do you feel like, oh, we just going to lunch, so we just getting some food? No big deal. Anytime you got to keep a secret from your husband, ladies, is wrong. Every time you got to keep a secret from your wife, fellas, is wrong. So don't mistake attention for respect. Or don't think that just because somebody gives you, I can't even talk. Don't think that just because somebody gives you attention, they actually want a relationship with you, because that's not true. It's not true. So don't do it. Don't trick yourself or don't fool yourself into thinking that someone giving you attention means that they want to be with you. Ladies, if a guy's talking to you for 6 months, 12 months, and he ain't made you official title yet, you're wasting your time. He don't want you. Fellas, if a woman don't know what she want to do after 3 to 6 months, she don't want you, and she's talking to other people. Hope you're not giving her no money. Ladies, same thing for you, because some dudes be like, yeah, I fell on some hard times when you helped me out with this and that. And because he giving you that attention, y'all do it. So, all right, guys, that's my time. Thank you for joining me on Living the Line. Like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let me know what y'all think.